7.5 Part A. Make sure that you write down the definition for a recursive rule. And there's two rules in recursive functions that we're going to have to know, the arithmetic one and the geometric. This is in your notes, so there's no need to write this down. We're going to write the first 5 terms of the sequence, and as you can tell, we're doing arithmetic here. They give you what A1 is, and then they give you the general rule. So we're going to write a sequence, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth term. So we're going to be filling in some answers there using our rule here. And since we know what A1 is, we already wrote it down, 1. Now to figure out what A2 is, we're going to use this rule where n is going to be equal to 2. And if we simplify this, we have A sub 1 now, because it's 2 minus 1 plus 3. We know what A sub 1 is. It's 1, so we're going to plug that in. And so A sub 2 is going to equal 1 plus 3, which is 4. And so 4 is the next term. And now we're going to do the same thing. Now we need A3. So if we do A3 minus 1 plus 3, if we simplify this, we have A2 plus 3. And since we know what A2 is, we'll plug that in. And 4 plus 3 is 7. And if you want to, once you find the pattern to this, you can tell that it's adding 3 to each one. So the next one will be 10, and the next one will be 13. We're going to write a recursive rule for the sequence, and it might be an arithmetic rule, or it might be a geometric, or neither. So for this one, what I would do is I would first figure out the pattern of each of these. And if you look at this, if you take the difference between 14 and 21, that's 7. 7 between 14 is another 7. So it looks like it's decreasing by 7. And when it's subtracting by 7, that is arithmetic. And we're going to use that rule. Okay, so the rule looks like this, again, just so you know. And pretty much we have our first term. And we know what our D is because we figured it out. It is decreasing by 7. So if we write our rule, we're going to give the person the rule by saying A sub n equals A n minus 1 minus 7 and then we also want to give the person what A sub 1 is, and that's going to be easy because it's 21. Alright, now if we look at this one, we're going to write another rule. And I can tell just by looking at this as being multiplied by something. So I'm going to take 12 divided by 3 and get that ratio, which is 4. And so for this one, we're going to use the geometric rule, which is A sub n equals R times A n minus 1. Okay, so we know what our A1 is, and that is 3 because that's the first term. And we know what the rate is, and that's going to be 4. So we write out our rule. We have A sub n equals 4 times A n minus 1. This is our general rule. And we also want to tell the readers that A sub 1 equals 3, so that they can plug something in to get it going.